Hello, good morning. It's Monday the 9th. I'm FX Plu and it is windy today. But this week is the week we've all been waiting for, with the general election on Thursday. For what it's worth, we've also got the Fed meeting in the US, and Christine Lagarde will preside over her first ECB meeting, but they both pale into insignificance next to the UK election. The market is looking for a defining Tory win, because this is the only outcome they see will ensure Brexit is delivered at the third time of asking. And whilst the deal may be far from perfect, it will at least allow the country to move forwards past this long-standing Brexit barrier. Last week we saw sterling touch 131.65 against the dollar. That's the highest since May. And we were up to 118.90 against the euro. That's the highest since April 2017. But whilst the economic data is likely to be largely ignored ahead of the election, it's worth mentioning, just for the data fans out there, that tomorrow's manufacturing output should show a slight improvement, contracting 1.5% instead of 1.8%. Not much to write home about there though. On the other hand, non-farm payrolls was a big hit, with a surprise to the upside. No massive shock that I was way off the number in the sweepstake, but while the bears were lining up for a poor reading to add pressure for another Fed rate cut this week, it was actually the bulls who won it this time around, when 266,000 new jobs were reported. That was way over the 180 forecast, and the October number of 128 was revised up to 156, still an outlier from the recent numbers. As you'd expect, the dollar rebounded from its recent lows, and we saw the dollar index run up to 98.40. This means we expect no rate change at this week's Fed meeting, but Powell's testimony will provide an interesting backstop to these numbers. Right, I've got to get inside out of the wind. I'll see you tomorrow.